Hello, this is Mike MacGyver. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to go over some cars that on my last video that I worked on. I had a commenter say I should remove the decals from that silver Camaro, and so I did. But not only did I removed the decals from the side on both sides, and I also managed to get the one off the hood too this time. But I also did some changes to the wheels too, again. No doubt. All right, we're going to move it back here a little bit because I need to zoom in some. Yeah, I took the wheels that I put on it back off. And I put another set on it, but there was a little bit of work I had to do to it to put them on. Now, see, these M2s come with, they make different parts, for the same casting, or basically the same casting. And so I got the white Camaro back off the rack and got to looking at it. And I was looking at that base piece where the rear wheels are, because it's got super wides on the back. And then I looked at this silver one, and it's got the exact same plate on the bottom, except it's got that it's wider. So I took that plate off and looked at it and examined it, and you can see inside there, on the inside of the plate, it has these casting lines, and those lines are for if you use it for super wides, or you can cut them or cut it along that line. Well, actually, it's really not a line. That's it's like a raised piece of plastic. I guess it's sort of a guide so that the guys at the factory, if they're going to put wide ones on it, they'll take their tool and cut the pieces off. Well, that's exactly what I did. Excuse me. And I took some plier cutter things there, side cutters, and I whacked the plastic, and I put super wides on it. But before I put it together, I filed on each side of that plastic after I cut it, made it smooth and straight as possible. And there we go. Put super wides on it. I changed out all four wheels, and also these are different style wheels. This is the style wheel that I had put on the white Camaro. So I decided, since they're going to both be on the same rack, I'd go ahead and put the same wheels that's on the white one on this one. And I got the white one out here too, and I'll show you. See the base on this? We're gonna set it like that, and then we're gonna take the base from this one, and so we can get them both in the view there. In between the tires, that's a little plastic plate that's removable. And so I looked at the white one, and I even took the white one apart down to that point and examined it. And it looks like the identical piece. So, like I said, I cut both sides off, filed it down, put the tires on it, and removed all the decals. I even went one step further and went back on ahead, and since it worked well on the silver one, I removed the decal on the hood of this one. Now, there may be a little slight ghost look to it that you can still see on the hood there, a little ghost look of the decal when it was, where it was. And it's possible on this one too. I might have did a little more cleaning on it on this one, but anyway, because I was doing it first. And anyway, that's what I did. Got those done, and they'll be ready for a rack whenever I get another rack. But anyway, we're going to set this one over here, and we're going to visit this again. Now, I figured out why that's black in there. What it is, here, let me see if I got something here. There we go. All right, maybe I can show you with this here stick. See this here white piece of this bar that comes down? Well, on the inside of the door, it continues on down and then curves and goes right to there on the inside. And then on the inside of the car, the floorboard or underneath this door, it comes across here and comes up. So what that is right there is a empty spot of metal so that when the door opens, the hinge can swing out. So that's why that black spot is there. Actually, if you take a flashlight and put it on the inside over here on this far side and shine through there, the light will come through. Because what it is it's this black interior, and it's just casting the darkness there. Because, like I said, it's a void of metal. Here, let me see if this here old door open up, and we'll look at it. Oh, I broke the door off while I was working on it, so I had JB weld it back on, but I painted it. I painted the hinge where I JB welded it, so it's kind of got a little bit of a clog of JB weld at the bottom part of the hinge there between the body and the door. But I took that white jelly roll that Paladin sent me and carefully worked it over and covered up that JB weld. So, but anyway, you see that hinge, it comes out, you know, that's what that is a void in the body. So, yeah, no doubt. So, anywho, this old door, even though I broke it and JB welded it back on, it works great. Closes good. And even a real Camaro, and they get a little old, when you open the door, they kind of sag, you know, but this one don't sag too bad. If I was to loosen the screw up on the hinge inside the body, it would. But anyway, that turned out real good. And this has got a metal base on it, by the way, except for that little plastic insert we was talking about. This here whole base is metal, except for that little small piece in between the wheels. But this is a plastic base. So I guess this is a cheaper grade of M2. I don't know, but anyway, it's identical frame, but it's plastic casted, where the white ones are metal casted. So anyway, moving on, this old Pontiac, I went ahead and I pulled the wheels back off of it because when I was rewatching my video of this car, the front rim didn't quite look like it. The front left rim didn't quite look like it matched the other three. So I took them back off, and I looked at the bottom of it. It's got the same kind of little plate on there. It had those little guide markings on the inside of the plate. So I went ahead and I chopped it, filed it, and put some super wides on this one. Yes, indeed. If you remember looking at it last time, it just had some regular street tires on the back like on the front. Well, I changed it. So, yeah, and I like it. Definitely like it. And they all got 70s on the front instead of the skinnies like the 52s have. So, these tires are wider than the tires on the 52. On them 52 Chevys. But I'm going to set these cars over here out the way now. I got one more thing to go through, and I'll be done for this video. Y'all remember I mentioned that I had a 55 gasser and a stock on a rack, and I was going to change out the stock and put this here Fanta M2 on there. Well, guess what? I was mistaken. I thought this Fanta 55 was a gasser, but it's not. Here they are. This here Fanta car, this one, this is a custom, just like it says on that plate there. A 1955 Chevy Bel Air hardtop custom. Well, I thought it was the 55 gasser. So I put it on here, and I didn't pull the other one that I was calling stock because it's the same body. Now, you've seen this car before if you watch my videos. I got this from Rat Black way back here a couple years ago, I think. Might have been 3 years ago, but it's been a while. So, yeah, this here car here is exactly the same thing. It's custom, because actually this plate, the plate that reads the custom on, and this rack came with this here car. So, now I have my 55 custom from Rat Black up on the top, and my 55 custom from O'Reilly's on the bottom. Actually, it wasn't O'Reilly's, it's Walmart. I don't know why I'm calling it O'Reilly's Fine. I got this at Walmart. Yeah. And that's what we did with that. Just pulled the old gasser off that was sitting here on this bottom and put this fan on there. And we're going to move it out of the way. And we're going to give you a look at the old gasser that was on there. Now I got to find me another 55 gasser to go with this one and put on a rack. Yeah. This is the one I got from Nitro Speed. He didn't like it because it had a bunch of movement in the back wheel this way, the axle. Well, what I did was I put some cardboard in, thin cardboard. Actually, it was the sheeting that comes in the package that these M2s come with. And I cut it down to the size it needed to be and folded it and doubled it and fitted it in the groove, put the axle in there. And it took just a dang near it took all the slack out. See, I'm moving it back and forth trying to, and it ain't moving. My fingers just sliding by. Now up here, it's got a little bit of slack. See, that's what was doing it on the back real bad. Well, Nitro Speed wasn't happy with that, so I told him I'd take it and fix it. So here it is. Glad to have it. Moon Eyes 55. And it's got opening doors too. Now the Fanta casting. Oh yeah, all three of these 55s have opening doors and opening hood. I think the hood opens on this one. It may not on this one here. And by the way, that reminds me. Remember I was talking about I wasn't sure if the hood opened on this. It don't. When I had it apart, it don't have no hinge assembly in it, but this one does. This is the one that has the hood opening. See if we can get it open here. Let you see that. That's what's under the hood of that one. But this, like I said, this is the metal on metal, sort of a more like a premium, and this is a mainline, I guess you'd say. But that's about it. No doubt. Oh, and Ford Fan Diecast. I was in at O'Reilly's this evening, and they got one of them Mustangs in there. I'm going to try to pick it up there for you. Hopefully it'll still be there when I get paid tomorrow. I know you're interested in it. You're interested in that Mustang, that O'Reilly's Mustang. So we'll see. If it's still there tomorrow and I can afford to get it, I'm going to pick it up for you, but you won't get it for a while. I just have to put it on the side until I can get caught up with my box mailing out. Yes, indeed. Anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. I'll see y'all again probably tomorrow night because I got mail call coming. Yes, indeed. That Gary's done snuck one in on me again. And Matchbox Man and I did a trade. We'd been working on a trade for almost a year, I guess. That's the same with it last time. It took us a year to get our trade done, but that's because it's the way it is, just can do it when you can. And I've got a bad habit of buying stuff when I shouldn't be. But anyway, my time's up, guys. I got to go. We'll catch y'all on the next one. This is Mike MacGyver down here at MacGyver's Tire and Wheel, and I'm gone. Thanks for watching.